Okay, Chairman, we are ready for you.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the meeting of the Administrative Operations Committee of the Public Building Commission of Chicago being held today, Tuesday, November 16, 2021 at 1 p.m. In order to continue indoor social distancing protocols, today's meeting is being conducted by video conference. It allows for limited in-person attendance and is being live streamed. Director Sanchez, please call the roll.
Thank you, Chairman Maldonado. Commissioners, please make sure that your phone is unmuted as I call the roll. Chairman Maldonado.
Here.
Commissioner Randall.
Here.
Commissioner Camargo.
Here.
Chairman Maldonado, we have a quorum.
Thank you, Director Sanchez. The first item on the agenda is approval of the minutes from the meeting held October 4th, 2021. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion approved. Next item on the agenda is public participation in accordance with the Open Meetings Act. Registered speakers will be allowed 2 minutes to provide comments and will join the meeting remotely.
We currently don't have any registered speakers, Chairman.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is report by Executive Director Karina Sanchez.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. It's a pleasure to see everybody. Today, I just wanted to provide you guys with an update regarding the bid opening for contract C1601 for the Saguenash Elementary School Annex 2 and renovation projects. The PDC invited 25 Class A general contractors to bid on the contract for the Saguenash Elementary School Annex and renovation project located at 6040 North Kilpatrick Avenue. The project includes construction of a new 3-story facility with supporting spaces, including demolition of the existing gymnasium and renovations to the existing school and site development. We hosted a pre-bid and technical review meeting as well as a site visit. All contractors were invited to attend to network with the pre-qualified general contractors interested in bidding on the project. 4 bids were received, and we are working towards a recommendation at our upcoming board meeting for this Thursday. Thank you. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Director Sanchez. Is there a motion to accept the reports provided by the Executive Director?
So moved.
And second.
The reports are accepted. Next item on the agenda is report by Chief of Staff Lori Lipson.
Good afternoon. I have 6 reports for you today. The first one is for task orders. We have 5 this month. One is for construction material testing for the Wendell Phillips High School project to ECS Midwest in the amount of $160,570. The second services we requested is for survey services for Engine Company 68 and Engine Company 63. The first one is for Landmark Engineering in the amount of $17,400. And for Engine Company 63, it's Terra Engineering, which is a WBE firm, in the amount of $15,500. The last 2 task orders, one is for ITL services at Mount Greenwood Elementary School to design consultant engineers, which is an MBE firm, for $1,710. And the last specialty for this month is Engine Company 106, which is also deemed District 2 to Terra Engineering for survey services, which is a WBE firm in the amount of $13,750. Our next few items on the list are for AOR appointments. And I am going to read them in the order you see on your agenda, but just bear with me. The first one is for Garfield Community Service Center. We are appointing CKL Engineer, which is an MBE, WBE African American firm. She was on the IDOT pre-qualified list and has done extensive work with the city and other sister agencies. and we would like to appoint her for a master agreement in the amount of $5 million with in consideration of all our other projects, and it will be on a task order basis. On that same item, you will see the Chicago Center for Green Technology. We are going to recommend Studio ARQ, which is an MBE Hispanic-owned firm for that project. Studio ARQ has a current master agreement with us, so we would continue their services on a task order basis. The same with the Lee Animal Care and Control Project. And again, these lists are part of that AIS undertaking that we went with last month, and hopefully we'll have some additional ones this month as well. The next one is for Engine Company 106 and Engine Company 89, and we are recommending Forma, which is an MBE Hispanic-owned firm. I would like to put to your attention that Altus Works completed the planning exercise for this, and we are hoping that Studio ARQ could take the baton and can finish those scope narratives and facility assessments. Similarly, for the appointment for Engine Company 62 and Engine Company 93, Brook Architecture worked on those planning exercises. And for this one, we're asking EC Purdy, which is an MBE WBE firm, to take the reign and finish those scope narratives and facility assessments. The last one on the list, we are recommending CKL Engineers, the same as item 1, for which is an MBE WBE firm for the 11th district. Per AIS, we are going to hold on an appointment for the Manning Branch Library per our client AIS for the Manning Branch Library. So that will be deferred, and you'll see it actually categorized correctly on your board agenda for next month. And so all the appointments this month, as you can see, have been to MBE and WBE firms, and we are really excited to work with a new firm, an African-American owned engineering firm. So I hope that you accept my report.
Thank you, Ms. Lipson. Is there a motion to accept the reports provided by the Chief of Staff?
So moved.
second,
The reports are accepted. Next item on the agenda is report by Chief Development Officer Ray Kitteroff.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Good to see you all. I'm going to report on our field order activity report today. Total of 4 different projects in which field orders, 3 different projects, I apologize, in which field orders were issued. 2 school projects and 1 municipal project. There are 4 field orders that exceed our reporting threshold, and those are the ones that I'm going to focus on. The first project being the Belmont Cragen Elementary School, 2 field orders that exceed our reporting threshold. The first is the issue for construction set that was issued as part of the building permit approval and issuance, whereas the certain civil, landscaping, architectural, structural, mechanical, plumbing, and electrical disciplines were modified as part of that process. The total estimated value is $128,443.53. Important to note that we reviewed this with our client and received approval to issue the field order. The second item is for the same project, Belmont Cragen Elementary School field order number 5. That is to restore electrical services to the former ice rink, the splash pad, and reestablish telephone services to the pool house itself. The infrastructure was not shown correctly on the contract documents or in the contract documents, and then therefore the contractor had hit and severed those lines, and this is to restore that infrastructure. The estimated value for the work is $47,395.81. And again, we reviewed this with our client for authorization to issue the field order. Important note on Belmont is that both estimated values are within the project budget. The next field order is for the Kenwood Academy High School. It's field order number 18. This is to remove and replace existing chilled water pumps and condensing water pumps at that school. The estimated value is $185,058. We reviewed this with our client. It is a client requested item. We agree wholeheartedly with our client that replacing these pumps will improve services within the Kenwood Academy. It just so happens that these pumps were at the end of their life cycle, so replacing them is a good idea. The next project is not a school project, but it's the new Salt Dome that we're building on behalf of AIS and Department of Streets and Sanitation, and things couldn't have gone better there, thanks to our two partners at AIS and Department of Streets and Sanitation. We've got nearly 20,000 tons of salt already relocated to that facility. In this case, this field order number 8 is to remove and replace an existing tree that was dead, and then we accommodated a larger concrete pad for Streets and Sanitation's trailers, and then we discovered an existing meter fault that required new work, in addition to additional landscaping items that required replacement. The total estimated value for this field order is $24,069.59. We do have our client's concurrence on issuing this field order. And then, Commissioners, that concludes my report on the field order activity report. There are no change orders to report on this cycle, but if you have any questions regarding the field orders, I can address them.
Thank you, Mr. Gooderoff. Is there a motion to accept the reports provided by the Chief Development Officer?
So moved.
second,
The reports are accepted. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
second.
Thank you. The meeting is adjourned.